Hello everybody, my name is DJ Gold2058. Welcome to a game called Tealerland. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, let us find out. Okay, so they have a try to guy ball. Okay, it's an animal. Oh, is this like the endoskeleton? What am I looking at here? I think I'm looking at an endoskeleton. Or a jacked up animatronic. Oh. Well, that's not good. When an animatronic has red lights for eyeballs, it's never good. Yo, why does this game look so cool? Yeah, what's V-Sync? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna be honest, I've never even played this game, so let's figure out how it works. Why would I skip cutscenes when I have no clue what I'm doing? Years have passed since the unfortunate closure of the Tealerland amusement park, founded by you, David something. Since then, you both have moved on and gone separate ways. Okay. So I'm a founder. After all of this time, the park still stands abandoned, untouched until now. Something familiar has called. Maybe an actual phone call. I think I'd just hang up the phone and be like, I'm good. Thanks for the offer, but I'm okay. Thanks for the game of hide and seek, but I think I'll pass. Nope. I think we're opening the front door. Ooh, really crunchy. Oh, I'm sorry. Welcome to Teaverland, a now abandoned, lifeless amusement park, untouched, unwanted. To navigate with the new I guess, or D keys to move the mouse across, keys. Move the mouse to look around, left click to collect, or interact with items. However, use your mouse, hover, and hover your mouse over objects in the scenery to learn about the park. Whenever you're ready to go beneath, find a way to the storage factory below. Okay. The entrance. A dilapidated sign shines at the top despite years of wear and tear. W. What appears to be a cardboard cutout of the park's mascot. Well, that's not creepy at all. An out-of-order teacup ride. The rain has damaged some of the paint. Okay, now let's go A, because I don't want to go forward and make progress yet! A large statue of Tealer polished in a fine gold paint to welcome visitors. And also there was a spooky scare... You know what, I'm just going home. Spooky scare monsters here. A group of rather suspicious place trash bag. It's like someone is hiding beneath them. I'm fucking good. I don't want to find out who is. Of course, we're gonna find out. Ah, nice. That's great. Climb down the ladder with S and look around with mouse. When not climbing, your flashlight will be active after a short cooldown period. When the light is on and Teeler is visible, use the light to send him back into the darkness. Teeler will give a faint audio cue when he becomes visible. Right click to dismiss. Nice! We did it. Wasn't too bad. I don't know who Teeler is either. The surface complete. This is the level select menu. Scroll with your mouse wheel or WS on the table. The 3 level trees expand the further you go into the game. You can replay previous levels without losing any progress. In addition to the level tree, there are tabs at the top of the menu for characters, lore pages, and perks. There are also optional hard mode variations of each level shown in red. What? Nice. These are not required to beat, but doing these levels will grant extra points to unlock upgrades quicker. If this is your first playthrough, enter the tutorial to understand the basics of tealerland. Okay, what are these 3 about? What is this about? Characters? No characters yet. This character's description is locked. Complete hour 1 to unlock. Complete hour 1, hour 2, hour 3. Finish the game. Okay, lore. Okay, 5 lore. Okay. Now let's click the tutorial. I want to find out what we're doing here. WASDE. Oh, fuck, I didn't read all that. Oh, thank God. You are currently in the control room, which is one of 3 main rooms you can travel between. No enemies are active during this night, so take time to explore. WASD and E keys. Using WASD and E keys, you can move or interact with the environment from here. You can access the main computer, the left side door, or check your checklist. Objective: find the supplies room, far left of the center hall control. Okay, so this way. Okay. Going through this door will lead you to the main hall. When next to a door, remember to check the keyhole before going through. Press E to make sure nothing is outside. To proceed through the door, to open the door and proceed to the next room, press E. Press W. I want to make sure there's nothing out here. Keyholes are your biggest indicators to determine when it is a good time to move. When something is outside, listen to the audio cues to determine what to do next. If you hear growling, step back out of the keyhole. If there is no audible growl noise, stare at them until they leave. So if I hear a noise, back up. This is the main hall. The door on your left leads to supplies. Threats can enter the hall, and you defend against them the same way you do if you see them in the keyhole. Hear a growl, move to another room. No audible noise, stay still and stare. Got it. The supplies room is where you assemble your lore robot each night. Find spare parts that randomly spawn on the floor of any room, click them to gather them, then click and hold on the lore bot to apply the piece. After 3 pieces, assembly is complete. Objective. Okay, I found it. Okay. Do I see any more? Okay. Okay, so they're not all in this room. There it is. Now that your lore is up and running, you need to access and control it by going to your computer in the control room. When threats are active, be sure to move as quickly as possible to the control room to prevent the risk of your lore getting attacked before you were able to control it. Well, I want to make sure there's nothing here. Okay. WASD. What'd that do? Whoops, looked like your lore got corrupted. Remember to always move your lore back and forth when near a threat to prevent getting corrupted. To fix your lore, go to the supplies room via the left door, then open the firewall panel. My bad, I didn't frickin' know. When you have to fix the lore using the firewall, one of the files in the listed panel will be corrupted. You must find this file and rebuild it to restore the lore before time runs out. Corrupt files will always start with Zanny. Find it and rebuild it. Select the wrong file can potentially freeze your lore for the rest of the night. Be careful. Okay. Now we just go down and then... Okay, now that we know what we're doing... Great job. In the event an animatronic attacks you and takes away some of your HP, you can regen it with the one-time use syringe located in the supplies medical room. You have now learned the basics. Congrats. Click on your task in the checklist and proceed to the next level. How do I do that? Click on your task in the... Where's my task? Oh, checklist. Learn the ropes and leads. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, so I gotta get over there, get the lore bot. Specific animatronics with darker yellow map icons will not get affected by the lore, including Willow. These threats do not need to be contained and are unable to corrupt the lore. Got it. That's important. It's really important. Okay, so what is my checklist? Contain, teether, leave. Okay, so that means we gotta go out the door. Let's make sure there's nothing out there. I don't think there is. good, but I kind of just missed a part. So I would like to put that on my animatronic before I get fucked. Of course, we're doing this one. I'm just gonna... Great. Great. I think I'm okay. Okay. Oh, you're being feisty. Well, I'm not buying it again. I'm hearing a noise. Shit.
With enough effort, you can take control of anything. An ability far more powerful than any other.
Congratulations, you've unlocked a few character descriptions. Click the second tab at the top of the screen to view them. The more progress you make, the more character descriptions you'll unlock. Descriptions of characters in upcoming hours will also be given. The descriptions explain the mechanics and attacks of each character, so if you're having trouble, be sure to give all the characters something to read. Okay. Teether is the titular character of Tealerland Park. His character is depicted as a gray dragon with a jester outfit. Him, along with the others, were constructed by David Artell. He is one of the main loreable threats that lurk the underground facility, one of the first to activate. Within each hour, he will try to make his way towards the main hall. and then to one of the keyholes. Upon his arrival, do not stay in the same room or stay in a keyhole for too long to avoid getting attacked. He is the slowest to lure out of all the threats. If the lure stays for too long within Tealer's lanes, Tealer will proceed to infect the lure, forcing the player to use the firewall within a set amount of time. Willow is an ambient threat within the facility. Her character depicts a red and white wyvern with a magical outfit. Ambient threats are unable to be lured, and their radar icons are depicted within a yellowish tint. It's not necessary to contain ambient threats in order to complete the hour. Willow will regularly make her way into the hall to attack. She can go to the hall even if the threat besides Tealers are already there. When she arrives, she will laugh, and you will have a limited amount of time to go into the hall and stare at her in order to send her back. In addition to being unable to be lured, she will also never infect the virus. Frill. Frill is a lureable threat within the facility. His character depicts a frilled lizard with knight's armor. Akin to Tealer, he shares the same attack pattern. However, if you see him come up to you anywhere, keep looking back to prevent getting attacked. When Frill reaches either door, he will bang on the door until you look through the keyhole. He will not leave until this is done, making you more vulnerable to Willow if you choose to ignore her. He will always announce his arrival when he gets to the keyhole. Frill also has the ability to infect the lore. Okay. Let's continue. Alright, so we have 2 people. I'm assuming we have to do 3 things then. Which is not gonna be fun. Yeah, I got all that. Let's go. Okay, what's the checklist? Yep, there's 2 tonight. And I'm just praying. And I'm just praying again. I'm just praying. See, look at that. done.
His machines have far greater potential than what they were made for, sitting in this facility, rotting away. I will put them back together.
Teaser. Ah, that's how it is. Trade. Tracy is a loreable threat within the Tacy. Her character depicts a triceratops with a mime's outfit. She shares most of the behavior with Fritz, but she is much quieter, making her harder to detect when she is near. She is often against the same way. She is defended against the same way as Fritz. Like, wait, how is Fritz defended against? Oh, he just bangs on the people. So she'll bang on the people. Like Fritz, she will not leave until she is looked at, making you more vulnerable to Willow's attack. When she arrives at the keyhole, she will emit muted servo audios. Along with Teether and Fritz, she's also able to infect the audio lower. Great. So I'm assuming for 3, I gotta get all 3 of them. I would like the increased movement better. Okay, so what I'm probably gonna do is maybe do this off camera. Maybe do the hard modes off camera. Because I need more points. Hour 3, hour 4, hour 5. Yeah. Okay, so we got through the beginning. The surface is completed. The tutorial was completed hour 1, 2, and now we're on hour 3. So if you do want me to continue this series, please leave a like, leave a comment, and I will see you all... Wait a minute, there's a custom hour too. I will see you all in the next episode. Maybe we'll find out what the custom hour is.